Okay, I'm talking about productive employment in the segmented markets for fresh produce. And we have team members, myself from the Partnership for Economic Policy, PEP. We have Professor Emco here. Please, if you can raise your hand. He's from the Free University in Amsterdam. We have Professor Jen Mairara at the back as well from University of Nairobi. And the others also who are not represented here from Peru and also from Kenya, particularly from Fresh Produce Exporters Association of Kenya in our team. And Menno from Amsterdam Institute for International Development. Okay, this project is about fresh produce, horticulture sector, which is extremely important as a earner of agriculture exports in Kenya, which brings about $1 billion a year. And we are focusing on the avocado sector particularly because in this sector generally, in the horticulture sector, there are about 5 million people who provide, who are employed in this sector, and about 500,000 small-scale our farmers are engaged in this sector, and we are interested in the avocado sector particularly because of the segmentation between the modern sector, program sector, which meets the global GAP standards, and the small-scale farmers who are not able to meet these standards and are not able to provide meet in terms of providing productive employment, in terms of decent income, working conditions, stability of income, gender issues, youth employment issues, etc. So we'll be comparing Kenya and Peru in this analysis, looking at the avocado sector. In terms of the research questions, the most important thing we are going to do here is looking at the two countries, particularly Kenya and Peru, and we'll be studying and mapping, characterizing productive employment conditions and doing a systematic review, and also collecting data from producers and growers and wage workers engaged in the avocado sector in Kenya particularly. And we'll be studying the interlinkages between the modern sector, which meets the global GAP standards, and the traditional sector of small-scale farmers who are not able to meet these standards and are not necessarily able to offer in terms of productive employment opportunities for themselves and also for workers. And we'll be looking at also policies and practices that affect productive employment, particularly for small-scale farmers who are not able to meet these standards. So those are the research questions. In terms of moving now into the knowledge management and knowledge sharing issues, we are planning to do a kickoff workshop very soon in the first part of November. We'll be inviting there the Ministry of Labor. We have Mr. Charles from the Ministry of Labor and Social Security who participated here. We'll be happy to invite the Ministry of Labor to participate in that kickoff workshop. We'll have a final workshop at the end as well. We'll be producing a number of other communication and knowledge management activities. PEP organize annual policy conferences. We'll be presenting some of these results. In our policy conferences, we'll be using multimedia options, including audiovisuals, video materials. We also use social media, radio, TV, to be able to communicate some of these products. Our approach is very much in terms of providing policy options, as was presented earlier. We'll also produce journal articles.